Hello everybody, welcome to Madison, Wisconsin, home of the Wisconsin State Capitol, for tonight's Sunday night SFLm action between the San Jose Flight and the Madison Lynx. I'm Jack Brown, and alongside me here tonight in the commentary booth is Tyler Falk with Tim Hackett in the stats truck, keeping us smart. Tyler, San Jose, they may be out of touch with the playoff race, but they can certainly do some damage as Madison sits right on the playoff bubble.
You're too right there, Jack. Madison really needs this win to keep pace with the Annapolis and Memphis in order to keep pace with them at 4-2. A win against San Jose would really do that.
Yeah, and well, the main battle to probably watch out for tonight, folks, is going to be on the halfbacks between Jimmy Hazard and Charlie the Bullet Beletsky.
Yeah, we got hashtag Pug Power against Full Metal Jacket Beletsky tonight. Those two guys are really phenomenal runners. Look for both of them to have big games. The one thing I'd like to see, though, from San Jose, can their veteran defense step up tonight and help San Jose get a win for their club and maybe knock Madison down a peg? Let's find out.
Well, they're going to start with the ball first, Tyler, and the ball is on the tee, and we're just a few moments away from kickoff. Kick is underway here in Madison, Wisconsin. Back deep to return San Jose, taking it behind the 10-yard line, going to take it up to the 25, and that's where we're going to spot him at the 26, first down and 10. Out now is coming Colin Pierce and company. Colin Pierce putting up some decent numbers. You know, he may not have a win to his name yet, but he's certainly put up some decent performances.
Yeah, he's one of the favorites to go in the first round, if not early in the first round, because he's such a good overall player and a great character pick.
Well, for the start of San Jose's offense tonight, the handoff to Jimmy Hazard is going to result in a 2-yard loss. Going to bring up second down and 12.
Yeah, Madison Lynx just got into the backfield quickly and stuffed hashtag Pug Power for a loss. Let's find out how San Jose responds here on second and long.
Well, they're going to go 3 wide with 1 tight end, 1 man in the backfield. Going to hand off once again to Hazard, and Hazard's going to get stuffed behind the line, losing yet another yard.
Yeah, Dan Tritz right there broke through the offensive line. It's a second tackle for loss for the Lynx, and they have really come out firing here on all cylinders to start the game.
Well, now it's 3rd and 13. Pierce the deep drop. Pierce looking around, and he's going to be laid out in the backfield. Going to go down to the 15-yard line, bring up 4th and 21.
What a way to make an opening statement. Dan Tritz takes down Jimmy Hazard in the backfield to play earlier and absolutely levels Colin Pierce. And it's 4th down, a quick 3 and out here for the Lynx defense.
A quick 3 and out and a massive loss of yards. San Jose losing 11 yards on their opening drive. Punts away. Taken just right about the 50, and they're going to set up shop now for Eric Price and company right at midfield. Not even the best punting in the world can really save you from being backed up that far. Going to bring up 1st and 10 now. Price making some adjustments to the line. Price with the deep drop, moving around the pocket, throws it over to Beletsky, and Beletsky's going to gain 1 yard.
So we're already seeing the QBs in this week start to scramble a little bit. If you are new to the SFL or new to how the SFL works, the owners just had a meeting, and the QB scramble department, as far as all the QBs, got a little bit of a lesson to them, and now they're able to move a little bit more in the pocket more freely.
Yeah, they got a little lesson from Randall Cunningham over the last week. As he's going to drop back, throw it over the middle, and he's got his man! Sheds a tackler, going to go up to the 20-yard line. Kay Marion on the reception. What a great first catch.
Yeah, they just picked apart that cover two right there. Give credit to San Jose and just trying to stop everything short, but that time it was just an excellent play call from Madison and a fantastic pitch and catch to K. Marion.
Split back now. Dropping back about 5 yards. Gonna throw it over the middle, and it's gonna be tipped away. Tried to go a little bit aggressive, but the San Jose defense and Monte Wyatt says, nuh-uh, not on my watch.
Yeah, Monte Wyatt, one of the newer faces on that San Jose defense to complement Josh Centeni, Devin King, and Gary Clem as the veterans on that defense. And he's already making an impact and nearly had himself a second pick of the season.
Yeah, that was a very risky throw on Price's part. But now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Going to be a handoff now to Beletsky, and Beletsky charges forward and gets 4 yards.
Yeah, Gary Clem, the veteran inside linebacker, just comes over and brings down Beletsky. Clem is one of the more sure-handed tacklers in the league, and he proved it right there.
So now it's 3rd down and 6 coming out in the empty set. Short drop. Throwing it over now down the flat. K. Marion picks up the 1st down and is going to make it 1st and goal on the 3.
Targets last week, and already the Lynx have decided to get K. Marion the football early and often, and a crucial 3rd down here in the red zone comes up huge. A nice spinning catch from K, and she is having an absolutely fantastic start to her game.
Yeah, just one of the best wide receiver plays I've seen in many games here in the SFLm. Not really flashy, but it's exactly the sort of skill set that you need to have if you want to go into the SFL proper. It's going to be a handoff now to Beletsky. Beletsky charges through and picks up the touchdown.
Full metal jacket. Put it on, Mr. Bullet Beletsky, as you punch yourself in for the score. That's just hard-nosed running. The San Jose defense really stuffed and really read that play really well, but Mr. Charlie Bullet Beletsky punches through and gets shot out of a cannon, continues to fight, and then finally picks up the touchdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see if you are Madison. You know, even if they get the stuff right up the middle, they're not going to get any further. Now Bumgardner out to attempt the extra point. Snaps really low. It's going to be kicks on the way, and it is through. Going to put them up 7-0 after 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, a very dangerous kick. That slow snap really set the kicker off a little bit. But that 6-play, 51-yard drive results in 7 points for Madison.
Yeah, the exact opposite of how the first drive went for the flight. But now they're going to get the ball back, and Pierce and company are going to have somewhat of a second lease on life. You know, as the return man takes it out to the 30, going to bring up first down.
Yeah, we'll see how San Jose responds on this drive after losing 11 yards on 3 plays. On their opening drive. Let's see if they can respond and pick up some positive yards this drive.
Going to be 1st down now. And it's going to be a free play as Pierce takes the deep drop back, and he's got his man on the sideline. But I don't think they're going to say he's inbounds. They're just going to take the 5-yard penalty.
I will have to see there how they mark it. If they decline it, that'll probably mean he caught it in bounds, and that was a great catch by Doug Spelling. Indeed, it will be offsides, and they are going to accept, so it does appear that Mr. Spelling was out of bounds when he caught that ball.
Yeah, let's introduce you to the rest of the San Jose Flight offense. Obviously, the quarterback's Colin Pierce, running back Jimmy Hazard, one of the wide receivers, as you said, Tyler, Doug Spelling, paired up with Jeff Banfield, and Will Todd is the tight end. We'll get you the Madison defense after this play, which is now 1st and 5. Going to be a long snap to Pierce, and Pierce has got his man past the 40 and completely pummels his man, gets up to the 46. That was Will Todd on the reception.
Yeah, Will Todd running with some anger down that far sideline and just bulldozing his way for extra yardage.
Yeah, let's get you introduced to the Madison defense. The defensive tackle there is Dan Tritz. Linebacker is Ronnie Watson. Cornerback is Leo Morris. And the free safeties are John DeSantis and Raylan Earl III. Pierce with a high snap. Pierce throws it deep over the middle, and he's got a man over the middle. And they're going to take it up to the Madison 28-yard line. Jeff Banfield with the immaculate reception.
Yeah, right to Jeff Banfield. That has been Colin Pierce's one of his favorite targets all season, and they find a way to get him the ball there. A nice pitch and catch, and this drive is definitely looking way more promising than the first drive.
Yeah, that penalty got the mojo going from the Bay Area boys, as they're going to go under center, 1st and 10, I form, 2 wide to the bottom of your screen. Simple handoff now to Jimmy Hazard, and Hazard's not going to gain anything, stopped at the line.
Yeah, it seems to be Madison has really game planned for Jimmy Hazard and trying to stop the run at all costs. So we're going to see if they're going to try and get him more touches on the ground to see if they can get him more comfortable, or if they try and mix it up and give it to him through the air.
2nd and 10 now. Short drop. Throwing it over down to the flats, and they're going to gain nothing. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, the dump off there to the fullback, Brandon. Say that twice. Gets them nothing, and Madison's been playing very tight coverage up at the line and is just stopping everything underneath.
3rd down 10. 3 wide to the top, 1 wide to the bottom with a man in the backfield. Going to be a short drop. Throwing it over to the flats, and that was a dangerous throw. Nearly could have been a pick 6, but they were lucky that the defender, Ronnie Watson, just dropped it.
Yeah, Ronnie Watson, though, he got his mitts up in the air and knocked that ball away. He read Colin Pierce's eyes the entire way. Fantastic defensive awareness from this Madison team here early. That's going to hold them to 3 points.
Yep, Jack Lewis now out to attempt his first field goal of the night. The only contracted kicker in the SFL's minor leagues, giving San Jose a massive benefit throughout the season. Snaps right where it needs to be. The kick is away, and it is an easy 3-pointer from 45 yards out. Gonna make it 7-3. Even if it just ended as a field goal, not a bad drive at all from San Jose, and that's almost kind of what you want.
Yeah, definite confidence builder there. You were able to drive down the field and get points. That's always a plus for any team. And just a quick note on Jack Lewis, he is now 12 for 12 on the season.
Yeah, and hey, that's the exact reason why you want to have a kicker on your team. You know, they're borderline automatic, as the kick from Lewis on the kickoff is now away. Going to be taken right from the goal line up to the 20. And they're going to mark him down right at the 20. Going to bring up 1st and 10.
So Madison came away with points, a touchdown on their last drive. Now we're going to have to see if they can come back and assert their dominance here early and pick up more points.
Price coming out now. It's going to be a split back with nobody out wide. Hand off to Beletsky, as Beletsky is going to go to the outside, picking up the 1st down. What an excellent run.
Yeah, he can do that. He nearly got away from that one, and he would have been gone. He has the ability and the talent to do that on almost every single play.
Yeah, Beletsky got the run that he needed in a play that was almost designed like what you'd see on a middle school football field, you know? You get the split back, everyone's all bunched up together, nobody's out wide. I remember seeing that a lot back during my days. But now it's going to bring up 1st down and 10. 3 wide to the top, 1 wide to the bottom with the man in the backfield. Hand off to Beletsky once again, and Beletsky is going to gain a few yards. 3 is going to be the number, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, a big run last time. The flight D just really keyed in on it this time, and it's a short gain of about 3, but it's more positive yardage here for the Lynx. San Jose is starting to clamp down on that run.
Yeah, let's introduce you real quick to the rest of Madison's offense. Of course, the quarterbacks, Eric Price, halfback, Charlie Boletsky. Wide receivers are Maximus Blue, K. Marion, with the tight end at Randy Pierce, and fullback, Hubba Kimbrell. Price is going to throw it off on the flat, and they're going to lose 3 yards, going to almost make that run play. It was almost like it never even happened.
It was fantastic coverage from Gary Clem, the linebacker on the outside. He had help from the rest of his defensive teammates. And right now, this is a really promising stop to the drive here for San Jose. Can they hold them here on 3rd and 10?
Well, they're going to come out in the empty set. Price in the shotgun. Price, short drop. Price going over, and he's going to have his man for the first down, taking it across midfield onto the flight 49, K. Marion.
I think you mean woman, as that's K. Marion catching the ball on yet another fantastic grab. She has been a spark for this Lynx team, and she is again showing why she has got more of the sure hands than anyone else in this league.
Yeah, you know, the women of the SFL and of the SFLm all making an impact just as much as the men can. You know, the SFL is a league of gender equality. What can I say, folks? Split back 2 wide for the Lynx. Gonna be a play action. Throws it back over to Boletsky, and Boletsky's gonna gain 4.
There's Clem in on another tackle. He read that. He wasn't fooled by the play action, stayed in his zone, and then came up and made the sure tackle.
Actually, correction there, folks. That was the halfback Zane Beard on the reception. Madison coming out with the backup halfback on that play. Rather interesting call. Price throws over the middle, going to get the first down.
Another solid catch, and guess who? It's K. Marion again. Just a quick note from Tim Hackett in the stats truck. She already has a 20-yard catch and a 30-yard catch. She is already on pace for over 100 yards this game.
Well beyond on pace. Handoff once again to Boletsky, and Boletsky's going to lose a yard. 2nd down 11. San Jose doing a very good job at keying in on the Madison rushing game.
Yeah, the defensive line that time come up and make the stop. A great hold there on 1st down, sets them back a yard, and now they just need to continue the pressure, I think. If they continue to pressure Eric Price, they'll have a shot to win this game.
2 wide to the bottom with a man in the backfield for Price. Snaps a little bit high, but that's fine. He works with it. Shifting around the pocket, he's going to go down.
John Gray comes up, or check that. That's going to be Steven Oden, who just busts through the offensive line and takes down Price for the sack. He tried to get away, but he just wasn't able to. And this flight defense looks fantastic.
3rd and 17. It's not easy to convert these even when you get a good pass off. Price is going to throw it downfield, and he has found it once more. The magic of Madison's offense continues to astound me. Maximus Blue on the reception.
And we've been hyping up K. Marion, but Maximus Blue says I can make those clutch catches too. Yeah, just said it's really hard to pick up yards on a 3rd and long. Maximus Blue says, what are you talking about, Jack? I can easily do that.
He had the game commentary going in through his through his little earbuds that he must have had in his helmet in order to hear me say that. But it's going to bring up 1st and 10, ball in the San Jose 24. I formation 2 wide. Probably 1 play remaining in the quarter. Deep drop for Price. Gonna sling it over the middle, and it's gonna be picked off by San Jose. Jukes out his first man. Gonna make it maybe another one, but that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. What an amazing grab by Josh Santini.
Josh Centeni, clutch. when the defense needed it the most. He undercuts the route and picks off Eric Price. And then, Jack, he doesn't get tackled right there at the 1. He brings it all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. That is a fantastic play for the San Jose defense.
And what a way to close out the first quarter of this game, too. Folks, it's 7-3, but San Jose just got a massive momentum boost. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. First and 10 now, going to be a handoff to Jimmy Hazard. Hazard's going to work his way to the outside, gain 2 yards.
Yeah, it looked like Justin Marlin there, the defensive tackle for Madison, was going to catch up to Pug Power, but Pug Power was able to scamper away and pick up those 2 yards.
2nd and 8 now. Pierce under center. Gonna take a deep drop, throws it over down the flats. He's gonna get it. Picks up the first down even with a little bit of a magic feat. Jeff Banfield once again.
Fantastic pitch and catch from Pierce to Banfield. That's the more what you want to see coming from Pierce. I don't want to say too much, but last week, let's just say it wasn't a too nice of a day at the office last week. So right now he's being calm, cool, and collected in the pocket, and I'm really enjoying his progress from last week.
Yep, short drop, throws it over the middle, and, well, that was not a good throw right there, throwing it over the middle right into the hands of the linebacker.
Well, Jamison Hart just comes up and says, I'll nearly pick off that pass. But I think that's just a good awareness, good heads-up play from Mr. Hart. Something that Pierce will be able to shake off pretty easily.
Yeah, just a quick score update from the other game going on right now. Tacoma is up on Albuquerque 13-0. Albuquerque, another one of the 3-2 teams in that little cluster. And, well, after this week, they're going to start spreading apart. As Jimmy Hazard is going to take the handoff, does a little bit of a stutter step, looking like a young Reggie Streeter, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Oh, if he would have just kept running, I think he would have had a few more yards, but still, good awareness to pick up the first down. That offset the safeties and the linebackers, a little stutter step there, and allowed for Banfield there to set a nice block for him to pick up the first down.
So now San Jose right at midfield, or actually just a little bit beyond midfield into Madison territory. Pierce short drop, Pierce over the middle, and once again playing with fire, nearly had a second pick by Hart.
A second sooner, just getting the pass off a second sooner to Will Todd. They would have had a completion. Just needs to be a little bit more confident in his passing. And we'll see what happens here on second down. Second down, you could either run it or pass it. I think they might do another toss play to Hazard.
Now it's 2nd down and 10. Hand off to Hazard once again. Going to go right up the middle. Not going to gain or lose anything. 3rd down and 10.
It was a good punch through, good breakthrough by Ronnie Watson. The linebacker just broke through the line there and stopped Jimmy Hazard right at the line of scrimmage. That was just a fantastic play from the Madison defense, and we'll have to see now. It's a crucial 3rd and 10 here for San Jose.
3rd and 10. Pierce, short drop. Pierce going over the middle. Has it. First down flight.
Beautiful play call there for San Jose. Pierce, he threw in the last couple of plays and they hadn't been completed. He just waits a little bit longer to throw the ball and then gets Doug Spelling on the crossing route and picks up the first down. I'm really liking, I'm going to say it over and over again, Colin Pierce has really made some strides and really is doing a really good job progressing, and he's having a much better game than last week.
So once more, it's 1st down 10. San Jose making an excellent job out of moving the football. Very deep drop for Pierce. Pierce throwing it deep, and that is caught down to the 4. Will Todd, the tight end, with the massive grab.
What a play call there for San Jose, and what arm strength from Colin Pierce. You don't usually see a tight end going over the middle like that unless you're someone called Mike Daggs. But that was a fantastic play call, and the San Jose Flight are deep in the red zone.
Yeah, Colin Pierce must have been working on the biceps today at the workouts. He's going to hand off to Jimmy Hazard. Hazard piles through. Touchdown Flight. They have the lead.
That was a fantastic drive for the Flight. Good, efficient running by Jimmy Hazard culminates in that touchdown. The offensive line created just enough space for him to fight for the end zone. And I'll tell you what, San Jose right now looks like they've really impressed me so far this game here, Jack.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job. It's now going to be coming out now for the extra point, Jack Lewis. Snaps a little bit low, but the kick is away, and it's going to be through. 10-7 now, and Madison, after an impressive first drive, has just seemed to kind of stutter out a little bit.
Yeah, both teams in both games that haven't really looked like they were in it have really stepped up today, with Tacoma leading and San Jose leading. And let's not forget that drive was set up by that crucial interception on the goal line by Josh Centeni.
Kicks away, and also just a little update that Albuquerque has scored touchdowns. Now it's 13-7 in that game. We'll keep you updated on that one as the playoff picture is now beginning to form here in the SFLm. A bunch of teams with 3 or more wins. Really, there's about 4 spots in the SFLm playoffs, and there's currently 6 or 7 teams that can make it in.
Yeah, Madison beat Salt Lake City earlier today, and Annapolis upset Birmingham to bring them down a peg. So right now, the playoffs are wide open, Jack.
But Price gonna take the deep drop. Price throws it over, and his man just drops it.
Just in and out of the hands. He was probably thinking about turning up field and getting extra yardage, and just forgot about the catch there. So we'll have to go back to 2nd and 2, or 2nd and 10, excuse me.
Curtis Walker was the intended man on the reception. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, you're thinking about getting those big yards, but the first step of that, of course, is just catching the thing. Shotgun split back. Making some adjustments. And it's going to be a free play. Throwing it over down, but it's going to be picked off, but that's not going to go.
Oh, what a gut-wrenching play there for the Flight. They had the interception. Toombs came up, but just the defensive lineman just stepped offside, negating the entire play.
I wonder if Toombs and the DU linemen are going to have some words on the sideline after this drive. They're not going to be good buddies.
They can't be thinking like that if you're a teammate. You got to say, hey, watch what you're doing next time. But if you're trying to be negative and trying to tear down your teammates, it's much harder to come back and win a game.
Good point, good point. Hand off to Beletsky as Beletsky's going to not gain anything. 3rd and 5 now for him.
And just like that, that same defensive lineman comes up with the tackle. So I'm pretty sure that Toombs came over to him and said, hey, let's get our head back in the game. And he did exactly that and stopped Beletsky right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6. Looking to probably go to the sky on this one. Short drop, throwing it, and they got the first down. They're going to get a heck of a lot more yards. And that one was just the simple pitch and catch. But Hugh McClenny, what a run.
Yeah, you only needed 6 yards, so a nice quick hitter there will give you that. So fantastic play call there from the Lynx, and they pick up right where they left off.
So now it's 1st and 10. Deep drop for Price, and Price is going to throw it out on the flats. But he's going to gain some yardage, picking up 8 on the classic halfback dump route. Or actually, no, that was the fullback dump to Hubba Kimbrell.
Yeah, good acceleration there for Hubba Kimbrell to get upfield quickly and nearly outrun Josh Centeni, but the other defender comes up and takes. That's Evan Lacey. Fantastic story in this league, Evan Lacey. If you haven't checked out Evan Lacey's podcast AJ Stryker's podcast, Ashley Jackson with Evan Lacey, I highly suggest you go do that.
That will be on my listening list as Madison finds their woman, Kay Marion, who picks up the first down.
Kay Marion has been on fire. I want to say most of the passing yards tonight from Price have been to Kay Marion.
So now it's first down and 10. 2 wide to the top of your screen with 1 man in the backfield. Short drop, throwing it over, and they're going to get a few yards. 4 yards, what they're going to mark the gain as.
Good play there for Maximus Blue. Nice little out route. Ran underneath the coverage and able to pick up 4 yards. Nice little pitches and catches right there. Will both gain confidence for your quarterback and will march you down the field.
Second and 6. Simple handoff once again, but he's going to be blown up. The bullet must have been hit. The bullet hit the vest on that play is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, Gary Clem was that vest, or maybe a brick wall right there just coming up and saying, you're not going any further than where I'm standing right now.
Empty backfield is the call. Short drop back. Pitch caught, first down. That's all you need.
Another out route there to Maximus Blue gets them the first down. Good pitch and catch there to pick up the first down. And thanks to Jason France in YouTube chat for updating us on the score. Looks like Albuquerque knocked home a field goal to bring it to within 3 points for the Adams.
Yep, and that game just hit halftime. That game and this game both are crucial to the upcoming SFLm playoff picture, which after the game will become a lot more clear as Beletsky gains 2 yards on that run.
I've really been impressed with San Jose stuffing the run for the most part all game. If they continue to do that, they'll try and make Madison one-dimensional, and at that point, they can just sit back in coverage and knock away some passes.
Second and 8 is going to be a simple handoff to Beletsky, but Beletsky probably not even going to get back to the line. Third and 8.
Yeah, Don Harmon there comes over from his cornerback spot, gets into the backfield and puts Beletsky into the turf. So now we're really going to have to see, can this San Jose defense clamp down on third down? I think they've allowed 2 third down conversions this drive.
Empty backfield. Price throws it. Caught. First down. Down to the San Jose 15-yard line.
Good little pitch and catch and slice through that zone defense. And that's all you got to do when you see zone. Look for the open holes and go ahead and put the ball in the hands of your receiver. Fantastic play call from the Madison coaching staff.
So now it's first down and 10. Low snap. Trying to work his way around the pocket. Just goes to the flat route to the bullet Beletsky, and Beletsky gains 6.
Yeah, you see that, Jack? He juked Josh Centeni out of his shoes there to pick up some extra yardage. We'll have to see if Josh can find his shoes, but based on what he has done earlier in the game, he'll easily find them and be back making plays here right away.
Never mind find his shoes. He has to find his ankles after they were broken that badly. But now it's going to bring up second down and 4. Ball on the 9. Hand off to Beletsky, and Beletsky's got room. First down and goal.
Yeah, this rushing attack can be dangerous, and right there, Boletsky was able to find a hole, and it's 1st and goal now, Jack. They have really been effective here in the red zone this entire game, and they're looking to put up more points here.
Empty backfield. Gonna go for the throw. Price goes over to the flat. Touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. May have to wait a second to see exactly what it was.
Might be a late hit at the end of the play. We'll see what R62 has to say.
Gonna be clipping on San Jose. So the touchdown stands. Kay Marion with her first touchdown of the day.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch. They were playing man coverage there for San Jose, and it was great coverage, but Price put it just in the window where Marion was able to catch it. And the Lynx take the lead.
Snaps a bit low, kicks away, and it's going to be through. Count it once more. 14-10, folks, just before the 2-minute warning. Tyler, do you think that San Jose is going to try and play it a little bit more on the aggressive side now? They have 2 minutes to work with, and they're only down by 3. May as well just throw some more down the middle. You clearly know how to play that.
Well, what I saw for them on the last drive, they only needed a few plays to get all the way down to the end zone. They only needed, let's see, not about 9 plays, 7, 8, 9 plays to get into the end zone. So I think if they just continue to do what they're doing, they'll probably be in the end zone before the end of the half.
Well, now the clock is going to start ticking. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. They do have all 3 timeouts to work with, plus the 2-minute warning. And they're down by 4. Madison also gets the ball to start the second half, so it'd probably be beneficial for them to get the touchdown as opposed to the field goal. Pierce starting off the drive under center. Throws it over to Hazard, as Hazard's going to pick up 5 or 6, or they're going to give him 7 yards.
Good little pitch and catch out there. You didn't need to get out of bounds because you do have the 2-minute warning up, which gives you that free timeout, and they're going to go into the 2-minute warning in good field position.
Yep, that brings us to 2 minutes remaining in the half, folks. Madison up on San Jose, 14-10. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. Second and 3 now. Handoff to Hazard. Hazard trying to charge through. Not going to get the first down. 3rd and 1. You know, Tyler, I would almost say that the playbook's kind of wide open. You know, if you want to just get the first down, you can hand off, go for the yard. Or if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you have a minute 43 to work with. You can bomb it down the field.
Yeah, I would say to San Jose, you have the full playbook open to you, and if you take all the time off the clock, you go into halftime up, and to top it all off, you would have going into the next season, you still have to kick off to Madison, but you'd be ahead going in to do it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they weren't able to get it on that play. 4th and inches, and now they're gonna have to send out the punt unit. Not what you wanted to see. Unfortunately for San Jose. However, they still do have all 3 timeouts to work with, so if they wanted to play it a little bit more aggressively, they could still start calling them on Madison and try to figure out something, but they are looking to burn the clock out, at least on this punt attempt. Kicks away. Taken at the 30, and they're going to take it out to they're going to say no gain, no loss.
So now if you're Madison, you have to come out thinking you only got 45 seconds, but you still have all 3 timeouts. You are able to use those timeouts to form an effective drive, so maybe a chunk play here and there, but nothing that they have to worry about really advancing down the field quickly.
Especially considering the fact that they are already in the lead, and they're going to get the ball back after halftime. Drop back from Price. Price going with the deep ball. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10. That one was falling to the ground. Pass intended for Maximus Blue.
Yeah, and Evie Lacey comes up from his safety spot, gets there at the same time the ball is, so no pass interference. A fantastic play from Mr. Lacey.
Would you say that he came in with a steel chair, proverbially?
Maybe.
So now it's 2nd down and 10, 41 ticks remaining. Price going in under center. Going to be a relatively deep drop, throwing it over, and they're going to get the 1st down. Maximus Blue on the reception, and at this point, Tyler, I wouldn't be surprised if they just hand it off to Boletsky or Kimbrell a few times and take it into the locker room.
I will have to see what the game plan is here, but like it's been mentioned, they have all 3 timeouts to use, and they are in great position to get all the way down the field. I don't know. There was no timeout call, I don't think. I'm just curious to know why the clock was stopped.
Either way, it's 1st down and 10. Boletsky taking it for 2 yards, and they're going to come out in the hurry-up. Rather interesting to see them coming out in the hurry-up with this amount of time left on the clock. Deep drop from Price. Price going to find Boletsky as Boletsky runs the wrong way. No gain, no loss. 3rd down and 7. 15 seconds. Clock is still running. Probably going to get another play or 2 off. Throwing it over the middle. Caught! And they're going to give them the 1st down. 7 seconds remaining. I'm surprised they aren't calling the timeout. Really, Tyler, that's when they're going to call it. 3 seconds remaining. I wouldn't be surprised if they just give the old heave to the end zone.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. I mean, maybe a little bit better clock management is needed, but at the same time, some of the plays weren't working too well, but now you have to see a Hail Mary here. We'll see if they can pull it off.
Well, that's where they come out in Hail Mary formation. Shotgun dropping back, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield. They were able to get the timeout, though. And so 1 second remaining. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another bomb to the end zone.
Yeah, we're probably going to see another one. That was just a free runner. Just came off the outside and just leveled Price in the backfield. I'm glad to see Price get up and walk around after that hit.
Those hits that you kind of have to worry about in football. And once again, coming down the Hail Mary. 1 second remaining. Guaranteed the final play of the 1st half. Low snap. Moving around the pocket. Hit as he throws. The ball is up. And it is intercepted by San Jose.
I was very surprised to see him even get the ball off on that play. But it's going to look like it's Alan Lucas who comes up with the interception to end the half.
Hey, if nothing else, it pads out a stat, But yes, that will bring us to the end of the 1st half, folks. And Tyler, we got ourselves a close game in our hands.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy to see San Jose make strides, make some progress from last game. They only managed to score 3 points. Today they got 10 on the board. So that's already a much improved performance. And on all facets of the ball, both defense and offensively, San Jose has really improved. As for Madison, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Price to his receivers. More importantly, though, to K. Marion, who has the majority of the yards. Eric Price has roughly, if I can grab my stats here, has 166 yards total, but 80 of those, so just about half of them, had went to K. Marion. So really getting her involved here early here, Jack.
Yeah, that is exactly what you want. Madison able to get things going, but San Jose as well. Don't count them out yet, folks. They're only down by 4, and their defense has been able to make the stops when they're needed.
Yeah, I think that really is going to be the tail of the tape here. San Jose is only 1 for 4 on 3rd downs, whereas Madison, they're 7 for 7 with a 100% conversion rate. So I think San Jose needs to come out of the locker room and put a stop to this Lynx defense on third down in order to stay in pace and possibly come back and win this game.
Score update from the other game before we get the second half underway. Tacoma up on Albuquerque 16-10 in Washington State. Again, that game will have impact on the playoff picture as it starts to be developed. Same thing with this one here. So stay tuned to both games if you can. This is the SFLm on YouTube. Kick is away and it's going to be taken at around the 5-yard line. Going to take it up past the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or actually, no, they're going to mark him down right at the 24. First down and 10, Madison.
Yeah, good coverage there on the special teams kickoff unit. Made McClenny run sideways instead of upfield.
But now, for Madison, you almost have to feel a certain sense of relief. You're up by 4, and you have the ball start the drive. And so far, things have been going pretty well for you. Going to be a deep drop for Price. Price throwing it deep, and he's got his man, Maximus Blue. He's running to the races, and he's going to be taken down at the 4. First and goal, Madison Lynx.
Miss Blue just flew by the coverage, and if it's not for Josh Centeni, that's 6 points on the board. Great hustle from Josh Centeni, but Maximus Blue has the speed to get by the coverage. That's a fantastic play, and that's already Lynx in the red zone.
Well, you know how I said that they had to be feeling good coming out of the half? I bet you, Tyler, they're definitely feeling good right now. It's first down and goal. Ball on the 4. Hand off to Beletsky, and the bullet surges through. Touchdown, Lynx.
What a way to come out of the half. 2 plays, 76 yards. 72 of those coming on the pass to Maximus Blue. And the Lynx have made their second half adjustments and have come out like a lightning bolt. Wow.
2 plays was all they needed. And now they're up by 10 with the extra point pending. It could be 11. Massive moves from the Lynx. And that already sets Pearson Company off on the wrong foot. Snaps right where it needs to be. Kicks away. It's going to be through. 21-10. San Jose now having to deal with being down by multiple possessions. It's going to be interesting to see what they come out with their second half adjustment.
I'll have to see. San Jose has really made a good effort on defense, only holding Charlie Beletsky to 34 yards and 12 attempts, but the one thing that's really killed him is those 2 touchdowns. So we're going to have to see if the offense of San Jose can respond and maybe get a quick score here on their drive.
Well, it's going to be fielded around the 10, taking it past the 20, up to the 25, 27-yard line, so we're going to mark them down. First and 10 for San Jose. Not the best start for them, and that is apparent, but they can certainly do some damage if Colin Pierce, Jimmy Hazard and company just hone in, calm down, realize they're still in it.
Yeah, the one thing compared to last week is Colin Pierce has been really efficient, 66% completion percentage so far this game.
And he's going to take a deep drop to start off. Goes up, and that was caught! That was caught by Will Todd.
That's a contested ball, and give full credit to Will Todd. He just went up and took it out of the hands of the defender, Leo Morris. That's a fantastic catch from Will Todd.
You know, I thought for a second that was going to be picked off, but Will Todd out here proving me wrong. First and 10, ball on the San Jose 47. Hand off to Jimmy Hazard, and Hazard, he's found some room, and he's going to gain 6 yards on the run.
Starting to heat up here. A good gain of 6 and being a little shifty in making his run there.
Second down and 4, 2 wide to the top, 1 wide to the bottom I form. Hand off to Hazard once again. Hazard's going to gain about 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2.
I think he tripped over his offensive lineman there. Otherwise, he probably would have had the first down. But give credit there to Brandon Hubbard coming up with the tackle.
Third and 2. Hand off to Hazard. Hazard's got the first down, and he's got a heck of a lot more up to the 34-yard line.
What by the offensive line shoots Pug Power through and gets them the first down. A great 3rd down conversion, their 2nd of the game, and that's a very big one. And thank you to Jason France again. Albuquerque knocks through another field goal. It's 16-13 Tacoma.
2 very interesting games going on at the same time in the SFLm, as Pierce taking the short drop finds Hazard once again, but Hazard's going to lose a yard on the throw.
Yeah, they're really reading the Lynx are. They're really reading the dump off passes to Hazard, and it's not doing a whole lot for San Jose. They need to find a different play call that works in order to progress down the field, I think.
Going to be a moderate drop back. Throwing it over, and Hazard's going to just drop it. 3rd and 11.
That's not going to be Mr. Hazard. That's going to be Brandon.
No.
Brandon, the fullback. And I don't think, he dropped. I think it was more the pressure from the defense and the hit laid him on at the same time. So 3rd and 11 upcoming, Jack. They are really going to need to convert. They're less than 50% on 3rd downs here. They really need this one.
3 wide to the bottom, 1 wide to the top. Moderate drop back, throwing it, and that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. Not what you want to see if you're trying to convert a 3rd down.
Well, we'll have to see here. For most kickers in the SFL, it's a pretty long field goal. For an SFLm kicker, it'd probably be a long field. I'm surprised they don't put Jack Lewis out there to get some more points off the board. Instead, they're going to punt it.
Yeah, punt it on the 50. Maybe they're hoping just to get the coffin corner. Kick is high. Going to take a bounce. No, it's going to go straight out of bounds at the Madison 14-yard line. Not a bad job at pinning him back.
So the Lynx only had that 2-play monster drive last time out. Can they put 7 points on the board again with some long passes? We'll have to find out.
Handoff to Beletsky, and Beletsky's got some room. Jukes out a man. Nearly sheds another tackler, but he still picks up the first down.
That 4 guys trying to tackle Bullet Beletsky? Not today, as Bullet Beletsky fights for the first down and then eventually gets it. That is a tough, old-school running if I've ever seen it.
And, well, that's also what you'll love to see in the SFLm. Going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Lynx. Handoff now to Beletsky as Beletsky's going to move around the backfield. Beletsky gains 7 yards, they're going to say, 2nd and 3.
Toombs not able to wrestle up Beletsky in the backfield, so Beletsky's left to go free and pick up a nice gain.
So 2nd and 3. Simple handoff to Beletsky once again, and Beletsky's going to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back-to-back runs with Beletsky. The Lynx are just trying to salt this one away with some effective running, and it's another first down. That makes 2 on the drive.
Yeah, they're looking to win this game by just killing the clock at this point. You know, you're up by multiple possessions is what you got to do, and they're doing it pretty well. We're already beyond halfway done with the third quarter. As Price is going to take the deep drop, throws it over to Maximus Blue, and Blue gains 6 yards.
Catching the defense off guard with just lulling them to sleep with the runs, and then finally a pass there to Blue, and it's a good pickup of 6.
2nd and 4 now.
Look at that, Jack. Only one defensive back covering the 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen.
Rather interesting to see that there, and they're going to throw it over to Maximus Blue, but he's going to fall out of bounds incomplete.
They had the mismatch, and I think it was just maybe a Price led Blue just a little bit too far. Otherwise, he would have had that catch and maybe a few extra yards after.
Yeah, it just seemed to be that looked to be just a purely rhythm play, and they just did not have the rhythm synced up between the quarterback and Maximus Blue.
Over the top of the screen again, a mismatch. 1 defensive back to 2 wide receivers.
And it's an empty backfield too. Going to be interesting to see what they do. Moving up and oh! Just moved up too close, and he gets laid out.
Buford Reese comes up and lays out Price. Ouch, what a hit. Price trying to use his feet there to get beyond the first down marker like he had done in the first half, but not this time.
Big Buford Reese, he's just like the burger at Checkers. As the punt's away, it's going to be fair caught at the 22.
Let's see if the flight can come out here and get some points on the board. It's not too far away. You're only down by less than 2 touchdowns. So you just need to keep doing what you're doing, establish a drive, get some more points up on the board.
Yeah, just calm down. You have plenty of time on your side. You have about 16 minutes worth of game time still remaining. And again, you can take advantage of it. Short drop, throwing it over the middle, and that one was another really risky throw by Colin Pierce. Going to be ruled incomplete, though.
I think Will Todd just got caught up in traffic, so it looked a lot worse than it was. I think if Will Todd just maneuvered a little bit around the linebacker, he probably would have caught that ball.
But still a very risky throw to be taking when you're still down by multiple possessions. 2nd and 10. Madison playing very up against the line. They're playing against the line, and oh! Nearly regretted that one. Doug Spelling dropping what would have been an easy touchdown.
So close. Spelling had it in his grasp, and it just falls to the turf. Maybe a little bit of distraction there from Julian Valier, the safety, with getting his hand up in the air. But that's so close, but no cigar in this case.
Yeah, but now 3rd and 10. Madison playing a little bit more off the line, using their second lease on life to their advantage, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Dan Tritz with his 2nd sack of the day.
And what a time to do it. As quickly establishing control over this game are the Madison Lynx defense, and Dan Tritz fights through for not just his 2nd sack of the day, but his 3rd tackle for loss.
And once again, San Jose seeing an all too familiar position, backed up, the punter on the goal line. Going to be a nice kick taken up at the 45, and that's where we're going to spot him. 1st and 10 Lynx. So now Madison coming out with their really effective offense today. Only had to punt once so far. And Price is going to throw it over to the sideline. Gains 9 yards. Nice throw there to Maximus Blue, who it seems like the first half was the half of K. Marion, the second half is going to be the half of Maximus Blue.
Yeah, and most of those catches here in the second half for Maximus Blue have been on those nice little out routes they keep running. So I think they just need, if San Jose is not going to come up and defend that, I think you just keep going back to that well.
So it's 2nd and 1, right up against the line. Hand off to the Bullet, and Bullet Boletsky tried to charge through, but it's not going to go. 3rd and 1.
Heart and determination there from Gary Clem just to hold Boletsky short. He's been running over you all day on these short little runs. A great stand there from San Jose, and now a crucial 3rd down here upcoming.
Well, they're in the empty set now. Playbook is wide open, and they're going to go through the air. Shotgun, throwing it over. They got the 1st down, and they got a few more yards.
How about Kimbrell picking up the completion on what he lined up as a tight end or a wide receiver over there? That's a fantastic play call, and for the most part, this second half has been more or less either a run to Boletsky, a pass to Boletsky, most this second half. So we'll have to see what happens here on 1st down.
Handoff to Boletsky is what they're going to be going with, and they're going to gain 5 yards. Another quick score update, folks. The game is tied in Tacoma. Albuquerque kicked another field goal, so now it's all knotted up at 16 with 6:57 to go in the 4th.
I will have to see how this game shakes out. Will San Jose be able to mount a comeback here late in the 3rd? Still plenty of time to do it, but you need to stop Madison here.
Hand off to Boletsky, and Boletsky's going to spin around at the line, gain 2 yards.
He gets away from Gary Clem on the spin, but Harmon makes the sure tackle as soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage. And now another 3rd down upcoming. Madison has only missed 1 3rd down conversion. They've been really solid all day.
So it's 3rd and 3, deep drop from Price as Price goes over the middle. That one was nearly picked off by 2 flight members, but they were lucky that one just fell to the ground, incomplete.
Clutch play there from Monte Wyatt coming up with the first deflection, and then Gary Clem to finish it off by knocking it to the turf. Great stand there from the flight defense. We're now going to have to see if Madison's going to elect to try and add more points to the long field goal, or if San Jose have successfully held the Lynx to a punt.
And they're going to go with the latter. They're going to come out in the punt unit. Going to try and just cough and corner it. Because if this fails, then it's only really a net gain of 12 yards. Snaps right where it needs to be, kicks away. Going to bounce at the 10-yard line. Down to the 5, 4, 3. And it's going to be taken up at the San Jose 2-yard line.
Fantastic special teams play there. I just want to quickly give a shout out to Tim Hackett, who's doing our stats, and also was the SFL Broadcaster of the Year. So congratulations to Mr. Hackett. He's providing us with stats all day. And one in particular is that was the first incompletion when Price had targeted Marion. It was 6 of 6.
And they're gonna give me a handoff. And Jimmy Hazard, so lucky he was barely able to get out of the end zone, as going to bring up 2nd 11, ball at the 1.
Good thing Jimmy Hazard got forward progress, otherwise that would have been a safety. And now they're all the way back at their 1. They cannot afford a safety with this much time left.
Dropping back, Pierce going for the throw, throws it over to Hazard, and that's going to be is that going to be a safety? I think so. Yes, it will.
He came out of the end zone, but Ronnie Watson knocks him back into the end zone and crucially out of bounds in the end zone. That's a little close there, but they're going to just go ahead with it because I think the ball may have been in front of the pylon there, but well, RCC says that's a safety. Madison lead 23-10.
Yeah, that was a very risky throw, but the punt's away. taken at the 20-yard line. Going to take it up now to the 39. The Madison punt pinning them deep, and the Madison defense pinning them even deeper. It's 23-10 after the safety.
So I think if you're Madison, you really don't have anything else on your mind except for ball security. You keep control of the ball, you keep control of time of possession, and you should walk out of this one with a win.
Yeah, just keep handing it off to Boletsky. He's been able to reliably get you first down, so why not? That's what they're going to do. Hand off to Boletsky. He's going to no gain, no loss, but still keeps the clock moving, and, you know, in no time we'll be in the fourth quarter.
I really like how Gary Clem's been playing throughout this entire season, and still right there. He's been absolutely fantastic. Comes up and stops Boletsky at the line of scrimmage.
Deep drop now for Price. Goes over the top, and he has found the catch. First down, Randy Pierce, the tight end, the big boy, getting that one.
Yeah, fantastic route run there from Pierce. A phenomenal pitch and catch from Price to Pierce. And it's just going to continue to shoot Madison to this win.
Deep drop for Price. Price throwing it over, and that one was nearly picked off. 2nd and 10.
I think on that one you would have taken the pick. Oh, so close there from Devin King. And that one I think he'll like to have back.
Yeah, and also Josh Centeni had the opportunity on that one as well. The pick was what San Jose would have needed, but that's in the past now. 2nd and 10. Probably another play or two remaining in the third quarter. Low snap. Working it. Throws it. Caught! Down to the 10. Past the 10. First and goal with Maximus Blue on the reception.
A veteran-like move from Price. He pumped once to hold the safeties in place and then finds the open receiver in Blue. And if it's not for Monte Wyatt coming down with that tackle, that's 6 points on the board. But now Madison are in the red zone where they've been very efficient, 100% in the red zone today.
Let's see if they snap it. Only 6 seconds remaining. And they will snap it. Hand off to Boletsky as Boletsky barrels down to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Get your fours up, folks. 23-10 is the score here in Wisconsin. But don't go anywhere, folks. Madison's knocking on the door of extending the lead. Second and goal now for Madison. High snap. Throws it to the back of the end zone. That's going to be no good. 3rd and goal.
Pierce trying to make the toe drag catch there, but just went a little bit too deep in the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and goal, and can the San Jose Flight hold him to a field goal? Let's find out.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Going to be a split back. Hand off to Boletsky, and Boletsky tries to power through, and San Jose stops the bleeding, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Madison's going to have to settle for a field goal.
Buford Reese comes up from his defensive end spot and puts Boletsky into the turf, and San Jose hold them here to a field goal.
Snaps low, kicks away, and it's going to be through for 3. 26-10. Another major score update from the other game. It's now going to be tied up at 23 apiece, pending the extra point in Tacoma. That game holds so much for the playoffs, as well as this one. If both Albuquerque and Madison win, then Albuquerque would move up, would actually stay right at 4th, and Madison would stay in 5th. So Madison needs Tacoma to pull away in the other game. San Jose going to take it up now to the 30.
Yeah, no time to panic here for the Flight. It's still a two-score game. You would have to get two-point conversions, but you got to start with this drive here. You got to get points here. You got to get into the end zone on this drive.
Handoff to Hazard. Hazard tries to work to the outside, working the counter, but that's not going to work. 2nd and 10.
Good little stop there from Ronnie Watson. Just stuffing Pug Power all day. And it's really been a tough day at the office here for Jimmy Hazard. Let's see if they can get him going here later on in this drive.
Under center, but it's going to be a handoff to Hazard as Hazard running the counter again. That time, he gained 6 yards.
Yeah, worked a little bit better for them here on that little counter, but now 3rd and 4. You've only converted 2 third downs all day. You need to convert this one. You start mounting to come back here.
Short drop, throwing it over the middle. Very dangerous throw. 4th down. 9:16 remaining. San Jose once again having to bring out the punt unit.
That's just a great play from Hart coming over the middle and swatting down that crossing route pass. And they've really just been an effective defense coming out here in the second half, have really limited everything that San Jose is trying to do. And that's another 3rd, and I want to say that's, according to Mr. Hacker, that's the 4th 3rd and out of the day.
Snaps a little bit off, but it's going to be a decent kick. Taking it around the 30. Not going to gain much. 1st and 10, ball in the 32. Madison back now out to play the old clock control game.
Yeah, just a steady dose of Charlie Bullet Boletsky. And should see this out. Just keep control that football.
Three wide to the bottom of your screen, 1 wide to the top with 1 man in the backfield. Price dropping back. Throws it deep, and that one is nearly intercepted. How long is the ball going to stay up in the air? That was like a game of hot potato.
That, if I timed it right, that was 3 to 4 seconds where the ball was up in the air on the back of a player, kicked around. Oh, that is very crazy.
The definition of playing hot potato in a football game. So now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 32. Dropping back, throwing it over the middle. Not going to go anywhere. 3rd down and 10.
Play there from Gary Clem to get in the way of the pass there at the end, and Wayne just applies the pressure up the middle. Fantastic play call here for San Jose. The defense has played well all season, and they just need a little bit more here on 3rd down.
Empty backfield, 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, throwing over the middle. They're going to get the 1st down and a few extra yards on top of that as a little bit of a treat.
Yeah, the San Jose defense gave him the underneath route, and Price said, I'll happily take that. A good pass there to McClenny, and that's going to give them a crucial 3rd down conversion. They've been really good on 3rd downs today, and not a surprise there to see him pick up another one.
So it's 1st and 10. Snap is right where it needs to be. Looking around, goes to the flat. Lose a few yards, 2nd and 13, but the clock's still moving.
Yeah, and Hubbard Kimbrell there makes the nice sure-handed catch, but then he's immediately met in the backfield by a flock of flight. So really good defensive stand there from the flight.
3 wide to the bottom, 1 wide to the top, handoff to Beletsky, and Beletsky's got room up the middle. Beletsky able to turn a 2nd and 13 into a first down. That just goes to show the talent of that man.
Yeah, and I think the defense there was thinking pass, and they were caught on the backfield there, and Beletsky goes ahead and makes the nice run up the middle for the first down.